So Routh-Hurwitz criterion, it is a method to find or to determine the stability of the system. So why to investigate stability? That is the first question, right? So in most important issue, that is to design a control system, right? So when you are designing a control system, you should know whether that system can be controllable or no based on its stability criteria, right? That is the first reason. So unstable feedback system is of no practical value. That is the second reason why to investigate stability. A stable system should exhibit a bounded output if the corresponding input is bounded, right? So this is the need to investigate stability of the system. So next is Routh-Hurwitz criteria. So the Routh-Hurwitz test is an efficient recursive algorithm which is used to determine the roots of the characteristic polynomial of the linear system have negative real part. So you can see the S-plane. This is the S-plane. So if the roots of the characteristics equation, if they are lying on the left half of the S-plane, then the system will be stable. If it is existing in the right half of the S-plane, then this system will be unstable. So necessary condition for Routh-Hurwitz criteria stability. So the necessary condition, that is coefficient of the characteristics polynomial, that should be positive, right? So that is all the roots of the characteristics equation should have negative real part. Okay, so the characteristic equation you can see here, a raised to n a naught s raised to m plus a1 s raised to m minus 1 so on up to am, right? So sufficient condition for Routh-Hurwitz criterion is, after forming the Routh array, the sign of the first column, that should be same. Okay, in the first column the sign of the coefficient, that should be same. That is the sufficient condition for Routh-Hurwitz criterion. Now we already discussed about forming the Routh array. We'll again discuss once again the characteristic equation of nth order continuous system, that can be written by an s raised to n plus an minus 1 s raised to n minus 1 so on up to a1 s plus a naught equals to 0. So this is the characteristic equation. So first term, highest order, we'll write it here, s raised to n minus 1. So it reduces for the successive coefficients. Then a raised to n will be here, a raised to n minus 1 at the bottom, a raised to n minus 2 next, again a and n minus 3, a n minus 4, a raised to a n minus 5. Like that it continues up down, right? Usually we will be having highest order coefficients, odd or even number line, number row, and similarly here even or odd number row depending upon the order. So these two are from the characteristic equation. Next one is B1. This B1 will get by using some formula, that is a n minus 1 into a n minus 2 minus these two a n minus 3 divided by a n minus 1. Similarly B2, a n minus 1 into a n minus 4 minus a n into a n minus 5 divided by again a n minus 1. Similarly C1, b1 into a n minus 3 minus a n minus 1 into b2 divided by b1. So this is the way how we are forming the Routh array. So next is advantages of Routh criteria. The stability of the system which we are judging, though without solving the characteristic equation also we can know the stability of the system. Yes, if the characteristic equation, if all are having positive coefficient value signs or value, then from the characteristic equation only we can judge the stability. Next is no evaluation of determinants, which saves calculation time. Then relative stability of the system can be easily judged. It helps in finding out the range of value of k for which the system is stable. If k is positive, then system is stable. If k is negative, then system is unstable. From that we will come to know. For unstable system, it gives number of roots of the characteristic equation on the positive real part. In the positive real part, if you are getting roots, means it is unstable. So by seeing to that, we'll come to know the stability of the system. Next is limitation. So it does not suggest methods of stabilizing an unstable system. Yes, it does not suggest any method of stabilizing an unstable system. So it is only applicable for linear system.